welcome. Chennai Super Kings, always the team which everybody will want to talk about at the start of the IPL, playing their first game against the Rajasthan team in Guwahati. The man who has been part of the side for the last 19 years, chief executive, somebody who's associated with that team as much as Mr. Srinivasan, Kashi Vishwanath joins me. Kashiji, once again, have a great season. Welcome to this show at the start of the season. Game tonight. How are you looking at the first prep? The preparation. Chennai is always the team that your entire legion of fans want to talk about. Give me a sense. How is it looking for the team?
Thank you very much for the wishes. Actually, we are preparing for the first game as we normally prepare for any of the IPL matches in earlier years. The only fact is Tala is not fit, and that is slightly a setback for us. But anyhow, we have quite a good team composition, which I think will definitely start the season well.
So, obvious question: what happened to the legend? I mean, and when? How long do you reckon he's out?
Basically, he has a cough strain. We had a practice game in Chennai on the 26th, I think, and there he strained his cough. We are hoping that he should be fit in about 2 weeks' time.
And but he will be around. And how is the morale looking? You've got new players. Tell me a little bit about Sanju Samson, because the whole world wants to know after his World Cup. Sanju Samson will possibly keep wickets if Dhoni is not playing the first 2 weeks. Tell me a little bit about Sanju Samson.
See, obviously, Sanju will be keeping because Dhoni is not going to play. Sanju's form is great, and he has been knocking well in the nets also. So we are hoping that he will give the impact that CSK is looking for during the current season. Of course, we have Ruturaj, who is also capable of taking the team to higher levels, and his captaincy is one which definitely will lift the team. Of course, we will be missing the advice of Miss Dhoni during the matches, since he's going to be in Chennai rehabilitating. So that's a setback for us. But anyhow, we are very confident with Flem and Sanju in such great form. We will have a good season.
You mentioned Ruturaj Kashiji as captain. You have seen Rutu emerge as captain, improve as captain, evolve as captain. Your thoughts on Ruturaj as skipper?
He's a very calm and quiet cricketer who can handle the team very well. He has also learnt a lot being in the CSK team the last few years with MS leading the side. So both Fleming and the team management felt that he'll be the best choice for us, since he has the ability to get the team around, to get the best of the players around, and I think he should serve the team very well.
One player, Kashiji, had a fantastic World Cup again. I think owes a lot of his T20 success to CSK's Shivam Dube. A word on Shivam.
Shivam, as usual, once he came into CSK, had the free, what I would say is Tala's advice that he should play freely at whatever batch, uh, whatever number he goes into bat. So that has given him the confidence, and he has been quite successful for us. He was a bit injury prone last year, but now he is fully fit, and we are hoping that after his tremendous performance in the World Cup, he should be raring to go for CSK.
How big a loss is it, Kashiji, to not have Nathan Ellis? Because that injury I thought was a bit of a blow for you.
Yes, Nathan Ellis's injury is a bit of a blow for us because he's such a good bowler, and we expected him to be the death bowler for us. So that is a setback. But injuries are part of the game. We can't do anything. We have Matt Henry and our own domestic bowlers, Anshul, Khalil, all picking up, and I think we should be able to do better.
Yeah, and Matt, even if it's World Cup form is anything to go by, was brilliant. I mean, the way
Yes.
he bowled in Sri Lanka, for example, that Pathum Nisanka delivery was fantastic.
Yeah.
With the wobble seam, Matt Henry is
Correct.
really good. Kashiji,
Actually, Jimmy
yeah,
Overton has also been bowling in the death. So
correct.
we have quite a good backup. So I'm very confident that these guys will do well.
Kashiji, one photograph which went viral was you, MS, Rupa, and I think Sanju. Can you tell me your, I mean, your conversations with Sanju a little bit, because he's such a fan favorite, and when I think of CSK, I think of a very dedicated, passionate, committed fan base. The Whistle Podu army, they will never leave the team, whatever the results. You have that incredible fan base, and Sanju Samson is a darling. What is the kind of response you have seen so far from the fans with Sanju Samson?
See, the response has been fantastic. For example, when he opened the batting for India in the Zimbabwe game in World Cup at Chennai, he was welcomed like I mean, like he himself was surprised that he had such a good backing. So that is the beginning. Then we had what I would call a pre-launch for the CSK on the 22nd at Chennai. At that point of time, also when Sanju came in, it was a tremendous welcome for him, which would have definitely encouraged him. Of course, Tala came later, which was much high. Deval Bruce also had a very good backing. The question is, like, as far as Sanju is concerned, we don't want to put any pressure on him because we know his capabilities. I have not spent much time talking to Sanju because I met him only a couple of days back. And during practice, I never go and disturb them. I'm very confident that Sanju, with his abilities and with his form, should be a great bet for us.
Kashiji, for literally 15 odd years, he was a yellow man. You will have Ravindra Jadeja wearing the pink jersey. Will it be a tad emotional for you?
Yeah, it is definitely an emotional feeling for me because Jaddu has done a lot for CSK, and we cannot forget that. Of course, this is a decision which both of us took. So I think when I see him in the pink and when he plays against us, yes, we will have feelings, but that's part of the game.
Okay. And Kashiji, again, I mean, what is it that keeps the Chennai fan base together? Because when I see the IPL, I see the way IPL has become the property it is because of this incredible fan base that the tournament has. And perhaps at the very top will be Chennai. Your fans can rival any football team, whether it's Man U or anybody. Your legion of fans, dedicated, loyal, committed, passionate, resilient. Can you tell me a little bit about what CSK has done? How have you been able to build this fan base?
Basically, it's all because of one man, Tala. What he does to the team and what he brings to the team, the simplicity, what I would say is the process we follow, the same process we follow for the fan following also. We treat them well wherever, I mean, what in whatever way possible, we can help them. Yes, we do. And Mr. Srinivasan, being the owner of the team, has been great. And he, see, imagine what we did for the fans when we were not able to play matches in Chennai. We had a train
Train.
load of fans brought to the Pune for the matches. Likewise, his contribution, Mr. Srinivasan's contribution, and Dhoni's contribution for CSK and the consistent performance over the years has built the fan base so well.
Actually, one point I need to ask you. I mean, you and I did a session in Tamil Nadu, in Chennai, in Mahabalipuram rather, and I'd asked you about Dhoni. I'd, a- I mean, you know, Dhoni is literally like God. He's not a Tamilian. He's not one from your area. Yet, the kind of fan following craze that I see for this man in Chennai is he's demigod. He's like this larger than life personality. Again, will he play in the future? I don't know. You can answer that. But you had said to me once he will always be part of CSK. So two-part question. Will you say that when Dhoni doesn't play, some point will happen? Will it dent the fan base, or because he will be associated with CSK, no problem? And how and why did this Dhoni phenomenon become the Dhoni phenomenon?
See, as far as I'm concerned, as far as Dhoni is concerned, I think as a human being and as a cricket player who has done so much for CSK, the team which the Chennai team, which is loud cricket loving public of Chennai, will always back a player who has contributed so much. That is one of the reasons for Dhoni being so popular there. He is also very popular outside of Chennai and outside of Tamil Nadu also. But Chennai and Tamil Nadu probably stand out in that. When I said that he's going to be part of us always, it is my wish and the franchisee wish that and Dhoni in some part, some way or other, should be connected to the Chennai Super Kings throughout his life. We have not spoken to him. Mr. Srinivasan is the only person who can speak to him on that, and I think probably he will do it in the coming year whenever he decides to hang his boot.
There is no talk or there will be no pressure from the franchise to him as to when he can. This is a call that he will take, right? That when he
Yeah,
wants to move on.
see, as far as Dhoni is concerned, the call will be taken only by him and nobody else. You know how he retired from Test cricket, how he retired from one day cricket. So he will take his call. We will not
Kashmir,
interfere with the Dhoni at all.
I want to ask you this because he has this incredible aura about him, and because he is so seldom seen in public, you are perhaps one of the few people who has spent so much time with him because of the CSK connection. I had the chance to meet him about 2 3 weeks back in Arjun Tendulkar's wedding. We had a couple of minutes conversation there. I was leaving, he was coming in. What is it like when you discuss cricket with Dhoni now? Is he still as committed? Is he still as focused when he was playing? Can you tell us a little bit more about MS Dhoni, the cricketer, when you met him at the start of this season?
See, his focus and his commitment to cricket has never changed, right from the day I saw him in 2007 till now. Even today, before the season starts, he is in Chennai 1 month earlier, practicing as seriously as he would have done while he was at his prime earlier. That has been his practice, his commitment, his loyalty can never be questioned. But one thing I can tell you is I've never been very, very close to Dhoni at all because I never go into his room or speak to him unless and until it is needed. We have a mutual respect, and that's the way we work out. And because of that, whatever we need, we have the liberty to talk to him at some point of time whenever we need, and that's it. I don't really go and disturb him at any other point of time.
The one player who I think can be perhaps the star of this season, Kashiji, is Deval Brevis. Your thoughts?
Yeah, he has the ability to do well. He's in good form, but he's also slightly injured. He has a side strain. He may not be probably able to play for a couple of games, but after that, it should be okay.
But in terms of talent, the way he batted for South Africa, the way he batted in that South Africa T20, even in the final where he got 100, that guy is one to watch out for. Do you reckon he can be a real future star for CSK?
Yeah, he will be a future star for CSK. We have watched him over the years. In the last two couple of years, we were watching him in the SAT20. His form was brilliant. So that is one of the reasons why we picked him as a replacement when we had the opportunity last year. So that here in IPL also, he started off very well. And we are very, very hopeful that he will be the star of CSK in the future years.
Last few minutes on the show, Kashiji, very personal question. When you kind of look back, your association, you created the franchise alongside Mr. Srinivasan and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. You've been part of that. You're one of those building blocks of CSK. Tell me a little bit about some of your memories, something that really stands out that you don't often talk about. Give me a story that fans would love, something that you fondly remember in your association with CSK.
See, the first thing is to get into the IPL in 2007 when, as you know, most of us were very great fans of only Test cricket and we didn't want to get into the T20 format. Mr. Srinivasan was also of the same opinion. But at the same time, when everybody wanted to try out in T20, we said the cricket loving public of Chennai should not be left out if we do not get a franchise. And that is why Mr. Srinivasan decided to get into the IPL. That was a decision which was a very great decision. At that point of time, we didn't know whether this will go that much, but we really are very happy. That is one point of time when I thought I was very happy getting into the IPL. The second one was when we won the first IPL in 2010 in Mumbai, and again repeated it in 2011 at Chennai. Then we had a very successful run. Those 2 years were good. The best moment was when we came back after 2 years and won in 2018. That was a great moment for us because we wanted to prove that we are still one of the best. And of course, the win in 2024, sorry, 2023 in Ahmedabad when Jaddu made that
Yeah, that
possible.
that that
That
that
is
match I
that is the
remember. The
man.
last ball, Jaddu
Yeah,
sort of flicks that, and
yes,
it was one of
yeah.
those
That is
crazy fights.
unbelievable. That was one of the best moments for us.
That tell me a little bit. That was your last win, Kashiji.
Yeah,
None of us. I mean, we thought the game was gone. Gujarat had the match.
yeah. See, what happened was Raidu made it possible for us to come into the game. And then when Dhoni got out first ball, then we knew that we are in a spot. But the last two balls, probably the last over was, I mean, miracle for us in the sense that the first two, three balls were not much of a. Then Jadu came in. Jadu came with the best of shots, a six and a four. And of course, probably Mohit was bowling a brilliant over. But still, we made it. The credit goes entirely to Jadu and the team. And I think that is one of the best moments for us.
Okay, last two questions. When you look back independently, Kashiji, everybody says at the start of the season that, my team is the best prepared. Everything has gone very well. And then obviously one team wins, three teams or four teams make the playoffs. Independently, you have an MS Dhoni injury. You've had a Nathan Ellis injury. You are saying Dewald Brevis has a side strain, gone for two couple of games. With all of these injuries, are you still as confident at the start of the season?
Yeah, I'm very confident that the team will perform well. I have a feeling that with the kind of youngsters we have got in and the talent we have, we can do well. We are hoping. I'm not saying that we'll definitely get into the playoffs, but we are working towards it. The process has been set, and we are working towards doing well. It all depends on how you manage your team during the league part of the season. Fleming is confident. He's a coach who can get the best out of the players. Ruturaj is a captain who can do very well and get the best out of the players. And I'm sure that we are not boasting that we'll definitely get into the playoffs, but we will definitely try.
I will let you go there, Kashiji. I will be in Chennai, as you know, on the 31st for a day. If you are there, I will come and see you, and definitely will come and watch one game this season with you and celebrate the
Sure.
bonding. That's way more important for me. I don't support any team in
Yeah.
this IPL or ever. But what I support is the fan passion. And I have to say, the CSK fan passion is unrivaled. And it is one of the things that India should enjoy. You have made this team what it is. Your contribution is unrivaled. I wish you all the very best and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. Hoping to see you in Chennai.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.